On to the next video now, where this one's another close to home one. There's an influencer in Australia called Jamie Zoo who did a did a video on Tasmania. So I wanted to do a reaction to that, but I've been trying to like fix my mic and I've had some audio setting problems, but now that seems to be all good. I'd really like to do a reaction to that. Make sure you follow the stream, guys. You know, all the support and love. It all adds up. It all helps. So, just a little quick backstory in this. This is my reaction video for Western Sydney Tasmanian. Follow me on all my social medias. But yeah, this is Jamie Zoo. He goes around showing people different hoods at the moment, kind of like what Spanian does. And yeah, he came down to Tasmania. I grew up in Western Sydney most of my life. I'm from Mount Druitt, born and raised. 2770. I grew up in a suburb called Wayland. So most of my family's been there. Like I'm third generation Mount Druitt. Mount Druitt's in my veins. There's a lot of blow-ins that come here for like used to go to Mount Druitt for a couple of years and then start ripping. And then that's how you get the subcultures that you get there today. But we'll get into that another day. This is about this video. So I'm just gonna go through it and yeah, just give my honest opinion of what I think about this.
She got the entire Glen Orchie behind us. It's a dirty needle right there. This is like more wild than Mount Druitt and Frankston combined. Bro, we have to get out of here. And if you could, send a message to your youngest.
That remark there, right, is what is wrong with majority of society in Australia. Everybody compares things to Mount Druitt. This is Mount Druitt. All this, they're like we're the most notorious, infamous suburb in the whole country, but no one talks about the good things. You got all these influencers that, don't get me wrong, they shine a light on Mount Druitt. But they don't show the good in Mount Druitt. No one ever comes to Mount Druitt and shows what the good is in Mount Druitt. The warrior spirit that lives and breathes in Mount Druitt. The never quit attitude of Mount Druitt. Mount Druitt breeds fucking warriors, mate. You know what I mean? And it's really starting to annoy me. And even like guys back in the area that are talking about this, do something about it. Start talking about it. Like, if you like, oh, why didn't Spaniard do this, or why didn't this guy do that? Why don't you just get out of your houses and start telling people? Start being proud about where you're from, and start pulling people in line. Because this is happening. And like, I don't know if anyone else is noticing, but a lot of people making money off Mount Druitt, and they're not Mount Druitt people, bro. Mount Druitt people should be making money for Mount Druitt people. But yeah, that's just the first off of the bat on that. Just so we know where this video is going.
Yourself right now, what would you say?
Don't get on ice. Don't sell all your stuff.
Do you think Tasmania is a dangerous place?
Yes. In the past.
No. Tasmania is not a dangerous place, bro. I'm sorry, it's not. And then when you compare it to Mount Druitt, this is couch potato stuff compared to Mount Druitt. Tasmania is a beautiful place. There's beautiful people here. The whole place is great. I come from Mount Druitt. I've been to nearly every ghetto in this country. Trust me. Tasmania, yeah, there's some parts that are pretty heckers. But you get that everywhere. You know? But as for like full dangerous ads, go away, bro. Stop it. I grew up with helicopters around me head. Shootings every couple of days. People getting stabbed every day. Multiple stabbings. It ain't a dangerous place. And this is how people fuck up a good thing. There is some bad things down here in Tasmania, don't get me wrong, but they're shining light. This is what these influencers do. They shine light on all the bad stuff.
Last few years, it has been quite dangerous place in specific suburbs that you don't want to walk around in the night.
Really? Like where?
Bridgewater, Gagebrook, Rockby. Even the public buses don't go to certain areas. They pelted stones on the public buses in the Gagebrook area. The buses have been put out for some time.
So do you think if the viewers come to Tasmania, they should be careful?
They should really be careful and try to avoid a lot of areas.
And have you seen any dangerous crime in Tasmania?
The young ones are getting a bit too much, man. Just running wild, man. Running them.
But I remember back when I was a kid in Mount Druitt, they didn't have a bus lane for like 10 years because of that. But they weren't throwing rocks. They were launching cars like frozen oranges at buses. And it wasn't just like cars. Does anyone realise how strong bus glass is? This thing that was going straight through it like a cannon. And the reason that most of these people are freaking out in Tasmania, I'll tell you why. Because they don't see any of this stuff ain't around, bro. They're so oblivious to all this stuff. So now that it's coming to light, there's a couple of little, guys getting around in that. Little groups in that. And I see them where I am too. You see it, it's that Sydney effect everywhere. Sydney goes everywhere. We love Sydney. Everybody loves Sydney boys. And everyone wants to be like Sydney boys. And that's the way it is. Don't even start Melbourne because I'll uppercut you myself. Melbourne is shit, Victoria is shit, and that's just the way it is.
Mark.
Any like and stuff here?
A few things.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
Glenorchy.
Yeah.
For little essays, yeah.
So there's the whole essays getting up to no good kind of thing that's been very popular in there.
Let me ask you a question. Is using AI to produce hit songs cheating? Well, you probably
Sorry
didn't
for
know
that.
this, but 15 years
Do you think Tasmania has a youth crime problem?
I think it does. The young
Right. This is the
teenagers doing bits and pieces, bombing on cars and going to the back of stores and
bombing on cars. Like, this is, you got to think, this is Karen right here. She's never seen anyone, she's never seen a bad thing in her life, Karen. There's a bunch of kids running around, being little rat bags, little gutter rats, what we call them back home, little gutter rats. You know? And you got Karen here, just having a whinge. But there's not, what people don't realise is Tasmania is about 15 years behind in infrastructure and education. The health system here is absolutely garbage. You've had a whole country abandon a state here, mate. Like, I went and worked at a place in a fiberglassing place in Tassie, right? And majority of the people there couldn't read or write. Like, and they're between 20 to 30 years old, mate. Somewhere in their 40s, 50s. And they can't read or write. Basic reading or writing. Like, I'm seeing a pattern here. Like, they're talking about all these the only ghetto place that I've ever been to, or what is probably the most one that I would compare to Mount Druitt would be Smithton. Up at the northwest. That's probably as ghetto as you're gonna get. They said Ravenswood, I went there, love. What the fuck is Ravenswood, bro? Ilche on the fucking Ravenswood. It's not that heckers. I understand there's stuff happen. There's bad stuff that happens in all hoods, bro. I've been to every hood. The most dangerous hood I've ever been to in my life is in the Northern Territory. It's a place called Palmerston. Cuz, that is ghetto. That is full-blown ghetto. There's literally, you go, like, they're cruising through with the red dust, like, bullet holes in the side and that. Guys, everyone's claiming ghettos. We got hoods. They got, like, I've been to ghettos and hoods in Australia. There's a difference.
ripping out storerooms, and the security are doing every day. I think there's been a few things lately.
All right, boys, what's up?
Oh, not much, how are you?
Not much.
You guys are getting up to some mischief today, or what?
I don't know.
What'd you say again?
What'd you say, brother?
Bros, these two kids are sitting at home, ill-chain, playing GTA. That's what they're doing. What are they going to know about the streets, cuz? These are clean kids, brother. Look at it. He's got straight ass teeth. Like, who looked after these kids?
Chill.
Not street kids. People starting to think they're street kids, mate. You don't know idea what a street kid is.
We want to know today, do you think Tasmania is a dangerous place?
Apparently there's this girl, like a mum, beat up this 16-year-old. That's crazy, you know.
So, like, there's this one suburb. I heard that
Did you just hear how that kid was talking, lad? That was his epiphany in life, that some 16-year-old girl beat up her mum. You'd be in the corner crying, peeing your pants in Mount Druitt then.
there's like a lot of crimes going on, like robbing people.
What's the suburb?
Gnoki.
What do you think has caused all the crime in Tasmania?
All those little essays.
Definitely the ashtrays. Not
No, it's the people that think they're Ashays. I got branded the same brush when I came in here. Everyone was calling me a fucking Ashay. And I was just like, what? But now I get it, I understand it. They're not Ashays. Tasmania has its own culture down here, bro. If the youngins just embraced their own culture here, like Melbourne and everyone else in the fucking country, just goes and does their own thing and stops being like Sydney, these problems won't happen. Because bringing Ashays into your country towns will kill them. Bringing drugs into your country towns will kill them. And going down this route of unchecked behaviour will literally destroy Tasmania.
not so long ago, there was that is caused by an ashtray.
Do you guys ever feel like, unsafe in Hobart?
Sometimes when I'm by myself.
I kept hearing people talk about Glenorchy being the most dangerous area in Tasmania.
Glenorchy, people, not Glenorchy. He's just doing like funny words. Like it's Glenorchy. Like everybody knows that. No one down here calls it Glenorchy. Like Ilche. This is just fun words that people put in. It's actually sad that this guy's got a Christian cross and he's doing little subliminal drops like that.
So naturally, I decided to head there. But on our way, we ran into these very suspicious kids.
Well,
There's this guy over there.
bro, did anyone else just see that? Suspicious kids. Let me tell you something for free, bro. And this guy is lucky that he is who he is. Don't do this in hoods, bro. Don't do this in an Australian hood, in a country town. Don't do this. This could end very, very badly for you. And should not be attempted at home. If you see people with how these kids look, if you see any suspicious kid, you mind your business and you keep moving, bro. You leave that kid alone. That kid, you don't know what that kid is going through right now or what kind of demons that kid is battling. So, yeah.
Has been really dodgy.
What if I told you that with one click you can instantly generate
Sorry about that,
insane
guys.
chord progressions and melodies?
I'll fix that up.
I don't know, let's just film them, see what they do. Apparently that bridge down there is like super, super weird. It's just so whack.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
so
told about
whack
this
because
place
you're a
before.
grown ass
What do you got
man
up to?
approaching kids, bro.
In the rivulet. Where is
And
that?
you have a cross on,
the river.
brother.
Huh? What is that? Like a sewage pipe or something? We just arrived in Hobart about, 2 days ago? We met some guys saying that like down here there's like a really weird, suspicious place where there's heaps of syringes and whatnot. Yeah, should we come? Yeah. Oh, it's so dodgy.
syringes.
Bro. This is actually so...
Talking about there's syringes in the sewer, cuz. Where I come from, the syringes were like everywhere. Everywhere with syringes. In parks, everywhere. Bad junkies back in the 90s in Mount Druitt, bro. Bad junkies. 100%.
so dodgy. This one kid on our first night said, oh, come to this like fence behind the men's gallery, which is a strip club, by the way. And then if you jump over, there's a river with...
So I gotta go back, guys. They say it's a full strip club. But that's some sus shit. And that's what's weird about these tunnels and that. I even noticed down here there's mad big tunnels in Tassie, bro. I don't know where they go. But, yeah, it's like in Mount Druitt in Edmonton, there's the sewage tunnels. We used to have them, and they go all through the hood, right? They go through fucking Druitt. They go through heaps of stuff. You can go from Emerton Sewers to Rudy Hill, let's say, and that's like a mish. Anyway, but yeah, there's all these big tunnels like this, bro, everywhere in Tassie, and there's lots of like country towns, and there's a lot of dark stuff that happens. You don't get me wrong, but the place itself is lovely. You know what I mean? The people are good. Like I've been known by the police for most of my life, and I came to Tasmania, and I haven't been approached, harassed, or nothing. That's how I know it's a good place, bro. Because everyone just leaves me alone. I do my own thing, and that's it. But I would like there is some things that need to be fixed down here. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's like people like these going to different places is showing all this bad stuff. Like they should be showing the good stuff so people come there. Showing bad stuff so people stay away is not good for tourism or anything.
All these, I don't know if I want to go down there, but.
And people don't know, Tasmania relies a lot on
Are you
tourism.
wearing thick shoes?
Yeah.
We could get AIDS right now. You understand?
I already have AIDS.
You already have AIDS, so do I. Oh, bro.
See, like you're a Christian, bro, making these jokes, man.
I think that's disinfectant.
Have AIDS, this and that.
Disinfectant wipes over.
Pretty sure the only way you get AIDS is like homosexuality, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
There's a lighter as well where they could have been cooking up the heroin or something. There's some big tunnels down here that go all the way down to the wharf.
To the wharf?
Yeah.
Why would ya?
We are not involved with this activity, guys. We're from
Oh
Sydney,
yeah,
we're
I'm
innocent
sure you're
tourists.
not,
We just
lad.
found ourselves in a Tasmanian tunnel for some reason that happens to be beneath a strip club. Don't know why. Can you just confirm to the viewers that we're not doing any illegal activity out here?
This is not illegal at all. This is legal.
Bro, why would you blur his face out now when we literally, if I go back a couple faces right there, like, look. That's a little kid, bro. Wow. That makes his picture so much worse. That's a 14, 15-year-old boy, bro. Wow.
Is Tasmania actually that dangerous?
Yeah, man, you see people getting all the time out here.
And where are we right now? What are you guys doing today?
A little bit of fucking graph in the rivulet. Might go somewhere.
This guy doesn't want that life. It's not about that life. See how sketchy he is? He's always looking around like a paranoid cunt. That's how you know he's not about this life. That kid's just confused and trying to be cool. And same with that other one. These aren't street kids.
Down there if I find him.
What's like the craziest thing you've seen in this area?
I saw a junkie piping up. Yeah, he ran away straight away when we came down here.
What's in the water, do you think?
I would.
A junkie piping up, so you all ran down there. Wow! Let's all go show everyone how tough we are that we can beat up a junkie. All of us. Jump a junkie. That is disgusting behaviour, bro. You should all get scissor kicked dead for that one.
Not go near that. That is disgusting. But yeah, who knows? People put a bunch of random shit in there.
Do you reckon a few of the junkies around here have AIDS?
My mate, he came down here and he injected fucking one from on the ground and he got AIDS. He was desperate. He needed a needle and he fucking used one off the ground.
And he got AIDS.
That is... Hold on.
AIDS.
Yeah.
As if you can't tell that's a joke. This guy's absolutely taking a piss right now.
Huh? You found something? Or no?
See this? This is how you know these aren't street kids, bro. If you're a street kid and you grew up on the streets, you know, don't pick up anything. Like, that's the first thing that Mount Druitt kids in the 90s, that was embedded in I think every kid in the 90s in Mount Druitt knew this rule. Don't touch syringes, don't touch dirty things, you don't know, like, in the parks and that, because it was everywhere, bro. These kids are 14, 15 trying to pick up dirty needles, lad. Like, how are you comparing these people to Mount Druitt? And this is the problem also. Look at that. Look, there's no education. There's no love for these kids down here, bro. You got kids down here at 15 picking up dirty fits, people. Wake up, Australia. Far out. Remember what happened a couple of years ago back in Mount Druitt? Some kid picked up a dirty fit and stabbed another kid with it.
Oh, what'd you find? Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? No way. What do you reckon was in that? You reckon
It's brown. It's still wet.
They don't even know what it is, bro.
Whoa. It's crazy. Look. Oh, is that? That's a. Oh,
Yeah, see? And even that guy just said, oh, be careful, because you know that. That is something instilled in you, bro. Do not play with that stuff. And this kid's there with his gloves on because he's a grapher, whatever. But, bro, how stupid. You are gambling your lives with idiocy. Like, it's just incompetence.
What the hell is that?
Oh, no, that's a dirty man.
That's a dirty right there.
Dirty needle.
Bro. I wanted to get out of this place before I ended up stepping on a needle myself. So we headed to Glenorchy and wait till you see what I saw. All right, guys, we've just arrived in a place called Glenorchy in Hobart, Tasmania. Apparently, this is
now
a
he
place
says it
where
right.
A lot of people, sorry, these guys.
Bro, what the fuck? What happened to him, lad? What the
Guys distracted me. Apparently, this is a place where there's a high crime rate. We're gonna go interview some locals, find out their story.
I've been through here too, guys. They're fucking mate.
All right, guys. I got Jeremy and Damien with me today.
Nothing.
You guys are gonna be my tour guide in Glenorchy. How's that sound?
Yeah, good.
Like, do you think there's a high
Fucking
crime
that
rate
guy,
here?
bro.
In this part
That big guy looks familiar.
of Hobart, yeah.
Oh, petty shit crime.
I got a funny feeling he's from my area.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's from back home, bro. He's from Western Sydney, this bloke. I can tell. By straight off the bat, his persona, everything, his energy is different than everything else.
There's a couple of clubbies around, but they're just easy, bro. Anyway, you know what I mean?
Behind us, we've got some Eshays rocking up, I think.
Quality youth. Yeah,
Wow, they're all wearing TNs.
Okay, line up. Line up. Right, no crap, right?
Yeah.
Look, it'd be nice if you're respectful to him.
Yeah, please, yeah. What do you guys do every day here?
Oh, fuck, run them up.
Chasers all the time.
Just live it up to the fullest.
What's Tassie really like? We're from Sydney.
Yeah,
Who's the most ruthless out of all you guys? This guy here. All right. What do you think makes you the most ruthless out of all the Eshays here?
Because look at me, bro.
I say this respectfully. You've got good parents, kids. Go home. You aren't Eshays. You aren't street kids. You obviously look like a lot of people care about you because he's got a lot of brand name stuff on you. You're very squeaky clean for street kids.
Look at me compared to those, bro.
Yeah.
No, this boy, he keeps up with me, this boy.
yeah, you don't keep up with me.
I mean, have you guys seen any like crazy crime in Tassie?
So, for people that don't know the lingo, back home we say brah, here they say boy. Tasmania has their own lingo, their own culture and everything. This is what I mean. And they try and embrace in Sydney culture. Like, you've got your own thing here, bruv. And bruv, that's another thing. That's more Tassie, bruv. But boy is a Tassie thing, you know? That's just why I'm just trying to help you with the lingo. Because there is different lingos, believe it or not. You go around in the different parts of this country, bro. In Australia, I'm telling you. Outside of Sydney, there's different cultures. Australia's just not all one culture.
Tasmania?
People get here, everything. I've seen my cousin.
Let me ask you a question.
Right.
Is using AI to produce hit songs cheating? Well, you probably didn't know this, but 15 years
Been stabbed right here.
Yeah, over what?
Me.
Over you?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Junkie chased me and he came down.
Okay,
Copped one in the back.
And how old are you guys? How old are you?
13.
Are you guys Eshays or what?
Classy Eshay.
And what do you guys
Oh, oh, please stop. What the fuck is a classy essay, bro? That, you know what that is? You might as well go call yourself spoon-fed essays. That's what yous are. On the tit essays. Classy essays. You know, you know what? If that's how you gotta roll with this, you gotta call yourself the classy essays?
What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Druggy. Anything that makes big money.
Some kid just said druggy. He literally just said he wanted to be a druggy.
That's what makes me heaps of money.
Porn star.
Mate, you probably got a fucking dick of a fucking Tic Tac. What are you talking about porn star for?
Porn star,
Probably haven't gone through fucking puberty yet.
probably.
So, dealer porn star, what'd you say?
Oh, dealer maybe, yeah.
Okay.
No, see, these
Drug
are
dealer.
You need to get your money up.
Obviously, you know, we've spoken about some funny stuff right now, but I want to know, like, do you guys feel like, you know, the youth of Tasmania, or especially in this area, are disadvantaged of some sort? Or
All of us
Obviously.
boys, we just kick it in here with the girls and that, and yeah.
With the girls and
that.
What a fucking dickhead,
Trying to get the girls, we ain't about the boys, lad. When you get the gas, you get the cash.
to all you guys up here, do you reckon, like, most of you guys have had, like, tough upbringings?
Yeah, a couple of us have. But the rest of them, like these flops, nah. Nah.
After all the jokes were over with these wannabe eshays, we met a girl who ended up sharing her story.
So tell us about your upbringing.
At a really young age, my mum and my dad were really abusive to me and my sister. My mum was a crackhead for probably 13 years of my life. I got kicked out of home when we were really young. Nearly got put into welfare a couple of times. Got a couple of siblings in welfare as well, so Tasmania's just shit.
That's real Tasmania. You know, mate, that stuff. That's the stuff that they need to talk about. This stuff. What that lady. You know how much of these stories I've heard down here, bro? Or stuff like that. That's what they need to fix in Tasmania. They don't even have a mental health system, bro, down here. I wonder there's a bunch of, like, you know, circus clowns running around.
Do you feel like you guys have much hope in Tasmania, or you feel like...
There's no future down here, pretty much.
All of a sudden, as we were hearing this girl's story, we were interrupted by a loud noise.
You know what? If that was Mount Druitt, if you did that at the taxi stand at Mount Druitt, not only will you get bashed by the civilians and probably people standing at the bus stop, you're going to get bashed by every one of them taxi drivers as well. Trust me, that's another good thing about the Mount Druitt. The taxi drivers can fight too, bro. Don't get your shit twisted. They're not going to cop that. Fucking running on someone's car, bro. And look at them all think it's funny. You think that's funny? Oh, look at that guy. See, look at the size of him now. He's shitting himself. Look at the size of that guy, bro. There's only a couple in. This is why they stay together, you know? And that's another thing that people don't know about down here. Tasmania is very racist, bro. So that guy's probably like some different whatever. I don't care. But that's why they pick on him down here too. It's very, very wide. It's right down here. But you don't say anything, Jamie. You know what I mean? Like, you all this there going like this. Why don't you say something,
that?
that?
By the way, that just happened.
So what the fuck you doing, bro?
This is like more wild than Mount Druitt and Frankston combined.
You want to help these kids? Like, how many adults were this there? Not one kid said fucking. No one fucking said, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" Or pull your head in, cunt. No one.
Bro, he's out here.
Especially with what happened to you in your face.
Yeah, exactly.
Far out. We don't see this every day, do we?
No.
Alright guys, we've got a bail right now. The cops are coming apparently. That guy just like ran across 3 cars and he caused like a dent in I think 2 of them. So the cops are coming right now. We don't want to be involved because we don't know those kids obviously.
Just for anyone this, if you're in an altercation or something around you is happening illegal, don't run. Don't ever run. Just stay there because you did nothing wrong. What can they lock you up for? You did nothing wrong. While you running away and oh, let's go, let's get out of here. Oh, the cops are going. Fucking. Bro, you just look like a sus cunt.
Bro.
I did not expect anything like that. I'll tell you what. I said to come out here to the bus mow. I didn't expect.
After spending the day with Jeremy and Damo, I was curious to hear about their upbringing and how they ended up in the life they're living today.
Right, man, what's your name?
My name's Jeremy.
And what happened to your face?
Friday night I got arrested. Apparently I assaulted a police officer. So I got put in the cells and I was heavily intoxicated. Thought it was a good idea to start bashing my head against the wall.
And were you by yourself in the cell?
Yeah, by myself. I got stripped naked. I was left in the cell with nothing. So in protest, I start smashing my head against the wall.
Tell us a little bit about your life.
That's another thing people do in lockup. I don't know why. This is something, and you'll get labelled a spinner for doing this too, bro. Like, I understand some people can't get locked in a cell or whatever, claustrophobia, blah blah blah. If you start smashing your head against it, or start fucking punching it or kicking it, or start banging, you're gonna run into trouble real quick with other people, bro.
I had a pretty good upbringing, but then I started smoking heavily in high school, and then left high school, become a mechanic, started drinking a fair bit, and ended up being an alcoholic, drinking on my lunch breaks, drinking after work. Ended up turning to heavy, become a, ice user, ended up on the streets of Hobart.
And if you could, send a message to your younger self right now, what would you say?
This is what I mean, bro. These drugs, if these kids go down the path they do and they get into the drug scene and get into the street scene and all the rest of it, this is what's going to happen, bro. There's going to be another generation just lost like this, getting on the shot. And that's another thing that was a real fucked up down here. Like, the ice down here is just, brother, they take ice like it's marijuana. Like, when I was growing up, pot was the thing. But down here, it's shard. So weird.
Don't put that needle in your arm. Don't put that needle in your arm. Don't get on ice. Don't sell all your stuff, Jeremy. Wake up to yourself. Stay. Do better at school. I wish I could go back to school. If I went back to my younger self, I'd say study harder.
Yeah, but this is the problem. It's never too late. Everyone gets this mindset when they're in a rut or in the gutter or doing it a bit hard or, battling addiction or whatever. It's never too late to learn again. You can still do them things. We're living in one of the best times to be alive right now in mankind. You can do all these things, but we have this old mentality that, oh, that's it, we're done for. That's it, our life's over now at 30 because I made a mistake in my 20s. Rebuild, bro. Rebrand, rebuild your life.
School. And don't, stop around and then making life hard in the future for you. Younger Jeremy just, listen to your father. Listen to the advice that he gave you, which was stay away from hard.
See, bro. Stay away from hard drugs and hard crime. And you will make it through this life.
And what do you think moving forward, man? Like, what's the plan? What are you going to do?
I plan to move to Burnie because I've got a 7-year-old son that lives up there.
Really well.
And I haven't seen him since he was 1. So
that's good, lad.
That's a relationship that I really
that's
want
good,
to
lad.
Establish.
Yeah, fucking
he doesn't know me, and I don't really know him.
Yeah.
And that's my main goal, and that's what's kept me alive. Yeah.
And do you think he'd be proud of his dad?
Not right now, no. But if I cleaned myself up and showed him that, I'm a good person.
It was clear that Jeremy still had a long way to go, but I was shocked to hear about Damo's radical transformation.
Yeah, bro, this guy, I know this guy, lad. I know this guy, bro.
Alright, bro. Why don't you share a bit of your story to the viewers?
Well, ex-criminal, addict, living a hopeless life, depressed as hell, and yeah, I moved down here to start a new life. I'm doing drug and alcohol counsellors course now. I'm working with troubled children. Went back to church and been baptised recently. Yeah, and
amen, brother. Jesus is the way. I was the same. I've only been a Christian now since October. 1st of October, I got baptised. Same kind of thing. Same similar lifestyle. I think we know each other, bro. So if you're out there, Damo lad, hit me up. Be good to have a chat with similar-minded people that have gone through similar stuff, you know. And it sounds like you're on a good track, brother. Stay with the Lord.
turned my life around completely. I've got a positive outtake on life now. Like, I feel better, I'm not depressed, and yeah, just 100% changed. And I would also honestly love to try and help other people to become changed and to become involved in church more, you know what I mean, and to convert them to the Christianity, which is, you know what I mean, the way.
And how do you think Tasmania compares to other states in terms of crime and that sort of thing?
I grew up in Sydney. There is no real crime down here. You got a bit of shoplifting and stealing and that, you know what I mean? But there's no crime, dude.
And what made you move to Tasmania?
It's a new start. I don't know anyone down here. It's quiet and
bro,
to become closer to God. And I just needed a new start, quiet place. It's beautiful. Yeah, you can see the women are beautiful.
That's a grandma, bro, but anyway.
Yeah, well, got to start somewhere. As you've seen before, at the taxi rank, it can get a bit fun, but that's about all it is. Like, they are the next generation of criminals unless someone intervenes and steps in and tries to guide them into the right place.
You need people to step up, bro. That's all you need. You just need people to band together for a common cause. You know what I mean? That's really really interesting. We'll start off with, I think I might end this one and I'll start another one. Thanks everyone for coming to. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow all my social medias. I'm on X, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, on Twitch obviously, and YouTube. So go follow all my stuff, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Legends. See ya. Bye.